Several philosophers have distinguished two distinct objectives in the scientific enterprise. One of these is understanding. In this context, an understanding approach, trying to think it all through and figure it all out, can lead to a hardline reductionism, an insistence on total physical closure, and therefore a denial of free will. The other major objective of science is prediction and control. The understanding objective of science is closely related to a rationalist approach in philosophy, whereas the prediction and control objective is associated with empiricism. Rationalism and empiricism have different approaches to causation. While rationalism requires comprehensive theoretical explanations of every causal event, empiricism is satisfied with simple correlations and isn't much interested in theoretical explanations. Consequently, empiricists have been happy to accept the notion of compatibilism, i.e., the idea that physical determinism and free will are not incompatible, while scientific rationalists tend to deny the existence of free will. Rationalists focus on the inner workings of events and prefer to have complete consistency within their explanations. Consequently, when considering the phenomena of mind and consciousness, rationalists attempt to apply the well-established principles of classical physics to them. As a result, rationalists tend to ascribe to the philosophical positions of eliminativism and identity theory. These flatly deny that mental states A can exist as independent entities, and B that they can have any sort of causal efficacy. This fundamentalist reductive position can, I believe, be related to Descartes' dualism. It's what's left of Cartesianism when res cogitans is eliminated. When considering the material world, Descartes was an extreme materialist and mechanist. For example, he denied any form of consciousness to animals. So when Descartes' belief in God and spirit was removed, as happened in 19th century scientific culture, fundamentalist materialism was all that was left. Another factor which promoted fundamentalist reduction was the failure at the end of the 19th century of introspectionist psychology. It got itself irredeemably bogged down in contradictory conclusions, confusions, etc. As it declined, its failure very much promoted the rise of behaviorism, in which the study of mind and consciousness was reduced to objectively observable behavior or predispositions to behave. For example, animal experiments such as Pavlov's were accepted as relevant for human psychology. And even in human experiments, people were treated as animals apart from their verbal ability. This experimental rigor came to be regarded as the only scientific way in which to study human psychology.